come in.
Okay. What's that?
So we go with you.
You're supposed to enter with him. Yeah, wait, see? He's over there. Tell them. Yeah. Go, guys. Go. Go with me, Vincent. Karibu sana. Yes. Yeah.
Your Excellency.
How are you?
Thank you.
Asante. Karibuni.
Asante, congratulations.
Your Excellency, you need to get help.
Yes.
Honorable Cecily Mbarire, do swear that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Governor of Embu County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office, and that I will do justice to all in accordance with the Constitution and the laws of Kenya without fear, favor, affection, or ill will. So help me God.
I now call upon the Governor to approach her ladyship for presentation of the certificate of oath of office of the Governor.
Excuse, if you could move this side, if you could move for the picture. Excuse.
I hereby present to you your governor.
office.
Good and all the time. Thank you so much. May I also recognize the presence of MP-elect from Mbarire South constituency, the Honorable Engineer Nefat Muriuki. Karibu sana, Mheshimiwa. I take this opportunity to thank the Almighty God for giving me this distinguished opportunity to serve you, the great people of Embu County, as your second governor. I further thank the good people of Embu County from all walks of life for giving me the opportunity to be their first female governor of this county. It is not a mean achievement. Let me take this opportunity to express my profound gratitude to the electorate of Embu County for turning out peacefully and in large numbers during the just concluded elections. The men and women who woke up early and stood patiently in long queues to overwhelmingly vote for me are the real heroes of this victory. I salute you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your vote of confidence in me. I cannot forget to thank my family, starting with my husband Dennis, who is here. Please, Dennis, I would request you stand up and just wave to the people of Embu County. That's the Teso man. Thank you very much. My children, Tiffany and Samora, my mother, and my siblings for their immense support and prayers throughout my campaign journey. I also thank all the bishops here present, the clergy, some here and some not here, and the entire church who supported me in prayer throughout my campaign period. To my friends and supporters, no words can adequately relay the gratitude and appreciation that I have for the immense support and love that you have shown me along this journey. I can confidently say that without you, we wouldn't be here today. I cannot also forget my campaign team that planned our activities with passion and precision and went with me around this county to campaign and ensuring that we achieve the victory that we celebrate today. Asanteni sana wote na Mungu awabariki. To my worthy competitors, I congratulate you as well for running a peaceful campaign and wish you well as we look forward to moving on and developing our county. I want to take this opportunity also to appreciate my brother, Honorable Emilio Kaduri. My brother, you're a hero. He stood down for me 3 days to the polls. What you did was a great show of respect and humility, and I appreciate what you've done to both you and your entire team across the county. I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate all the elected leaders who are present here today, from the senator-elect to the women rep-elect, to the MP-elect for Runyenjes, Manyata, Mbarire North, Mbarire South, and to all the MCAs who've been elected to lead this great county of Embu. I also want to, in particular, recognize Senator Alexander Munyi Muntigi. Please stand up and wave to the crowd. Honorable, thank you. Honorable Pamela Njoki Njero Double N, our women rep-elect. Honorable Eric Mushangi Karemba, MP-elect Runyenjes. Honorable Getonga Mukonji, MP-elect Manyata. Honorable Honorable Geoffrey Kiringa Roko, MP-elect Mbeere North, and Honorable Engineer Nefat Muriuki, MP-elect Mbeere South. I don't know whether he has arrived. I also wish to recognize the great men and women who are going to be an integral part of the work that we are going to do in this county, and that is the MCAs. I wish to recognize Honorable Muriuki Masters Leonard, MCA Kiambere Ward. Karibu Mheshimiwa. I want to recognize Honorable Nyaga Peter Muredi or Tadpo from Kobole. Honorable Nyaga Peter Muredi, MCA Betty North or Kobole. Honorable Zangi Philip Kenyutu, Makema Ward. Karibu Mheshimiwa. Honorable Boy Duncan Eredi from Eburore Ward. Honorable Dwega Newton Kariuki from Umeje Ward. Honorable Gilo Paul Mushangi from Gaturi North Ward. Honorable Gatumo Frederick Mugendi Kanakamwegunye from Gaturi South. Honorable Bushi Terry Wanja from Kieni North Ward. Honorable Kiora Muredi Njage Betty South Amatadpo. Honorable Mbaka John Gary from Mavuria Ward. Honorable Moturi Harrison Sami from Rogoro Gandori Ward. Is he here? Honorable Jiro Edwin Muredi from Ronyenje Central Ward. Honorable Joke Johnson Mushangi from Kagare North Ward. Honorable Nyaga Susan Wairimo Kagare South Ward. Honorable Kanywa Barnabas Jama Kieni South Ward. Honorable Kedeji Morris Masharia from Genda Ward. Honorable Munyambo Job Etumo Mwea Ward. Honorable Ibrahim Swale, our host, Keremare Ward. Honorable Gedumbu Samuel Jero Dawa Ward. And Honorable Karori Julius Jage Kedemo Ward. Work with going forward in the County Assembly of Embu. And I want to say I'm specifically very happy to see that we have 2 women MCAs in the current assembly that have been elected from 0 in the last term. So please give them a hard clap. Thank you. My pledge to all of you leaders is that we shall work together as a team irrespective of our political party affiliations. Our parties are just democratic vehicles through which we seek leadership positions and should not cut our bonds of brotherhood as citizens of this great county. And therefore, I wish to particularly speak to the MCAs that have come through other parties other than the Kenya Kwanza party. I want to assure you that I recognize you as the duly elected members of the County Assembly in your wards, and we will work very, very closely in ensuring we deliver our pledges to the great people of Embu County. I am positive that as leaders, we have enough issues to deal with and offer solutions to our people rather than waste our next 5 years in rhetoric and unnecessary divisions. I commit to serve you wholeheartedly with dedication and professionalism so as to improve the quality of life in Embu County. My key focus is to embark on developing a peaceful, secure, competitive, newly industrialized and prosperous county. Together we'll steer this county to become the destination of choice for investment, especially in the critical areas that will redefine the 21st century, namely health, food security, and water. In my campaign trail, I had an opportunity to meet diverse groups and individuals in our county who brought out the various challenges they faced in their daily lives. Ladies and gentlemen, although economic and social indicators show Embu County ranks very low compared to our neighboring counties like Kirinyaga, Tharaka Nithi, and Meru, we can lift ourselves up from the ashes of history because Embu comprises of largely a peaceful, God-fearing people endowed with very rich and diverse ecosystems. Our people are very hardworking. My transformative leadership agenda will be seeking to be a game changer as evidenced by my track record in public service. Under my leadership as the governor of Embu County and working together in synergy with all elected leaders, both at the county and national level, I will lead the people of Embu County on a path to peace and prosperity. You have bestowed on me an enormous task, and with God's help, I have sworn today that I will not let you down. Now that the political contest is over, I call upon the people of Embu County, including all former aspirants, to come together and focus on building our great county. Ladies and gentlemen, we must ask the hard question today. That is, where did the rain start beating us? What went wrong? Our people are very hardworking, as I said earlier. How then can we be the least developed and ranked poorest compared to our neighbors and the rest in the country? The outgoing administration has had 10 years in which time they have received and spent well over 50 billion during that period. However, as you all know, a number of challenges have been left by the outgoing regime. First and foremost, as I take the reins of power, Embu County government has a pending bill estimated at an exceeding 2.2 billion Kenya shillings. This presents the single largest challenge moving on because the current pending bills exceed the amount budgeted and spent in our county for development in a single year. I promise you that my government will get to the bottom of all the pending bills to ascertain their legality and therefore determine whether the pending bills are payable or not. This will necessitate the carrying out of a forensic audit on the said pending bills and, where necessary, legal measures to be taken to correct the findings of the forensic audit. Ladies and gentlemen, our health care is on its deathbed. My government will, with immediate effect, embark on a recovery plan for our healthcare system with the aim of ensuring that we provide suitable, sustainable, and affordable healthcare to all our people. This will be through the implementation of local solutions, especially that the human resource challenge bedeviling our healthcare institutions across the county, ensure sustained provision of pharmaceuticals and non-pharmaceutical supplies to our health facilities, while complementing the same with adequate budgetary support for the healthcare. And I'm glad that the MCAs are here. Honorable members, this is our immediate and most urgent role going forward. Getting our healthcare back on its feet. And I know you understand it because you've been on the ground, you've interacted with your constituents, and you know that there's a real felt need in the health sector. So I hope that you'll support me in giving me the necessary budgetary support to be able to resuscitate our dead health care system. I promise you, my people, to ensure we implement radical surgery of our health care system in my first 100 days in office. Ladies and gentlemen, all our towns and markets have experienced unprecedented mushrooming of garbage piles that have turned public spaces into eyesores that are a risk to public health and are a clear indicator of a failed governance system. Good people, I give you my unwavering undertaking to not only clear all these garbage piles, but also ensure a sustained garbage management system that will be put in place. Such a system will look into ways of engaging the local people, especially so the youth, men and women in all markets and towns, with a name of cleaning the towns and ensuring that we provide employment to the unemployed youth. We are talking about bottom up. We shall start empowering our youth right from the bottom at the marketplaces. I promise inclusivity, equity, and development in equal measure. In my administration, there will be no chance for marginalization. And this I want to repeat. In my administration, there will be no chance for marginalization. And I want to give this confidence, especially so, to our brothers and sisters from Bere North and Bere South, that it shall be different in my regime. You shall get your fair share of development like everybody else. This county belongs to all the diverse communities and all have a right to service and development. The youth, women, and people living with disability will have a place in my government. This will be accomplished through access to government procurement opportunities or AGPO. My government will establish a fund to support youth and women enterprises by way of accessing credit facilities which they can be able to finance the projects they may get through AGPO. This fund will also support our border operators and Mama Boga in line with our bottom-up economic model as Kenya Kwanza. We must empower the women and the youth of Embu County to nurture talents in order to improve their livelihood and improve our county economy. I want to state here that we'll be very keen on developing the talent of young people. We are going to go out there and make sure we consciously create opportunity, build infrastructure that will enable our young people to realize their full potential and be able to be good sportsmen and women, musicians, artists of all walks, so that Embu County can shine. Ladies and gentlemen, as I stand here today, our county is faced with other numerous challenges which include lack of support for our farmers by the county government, total neglect of our youth, and underfunded education system, especially in the devolved sectors of early childhood development and education, ECDE, and the technical and vocational education and training, TVET. I will endeavor to support our youth in skills and talent development, as well as provide internship programs within government here and out there at the national level. My government will staff, equip and provide the necessary infrastructure in our TVETs in order to enroll more of our youth. Agriculture will be a major contributor to the economic growth of our county. My government will ensure that agriculture is well enhanced through value addition, provision for market produce, and provision of extension services. Our county has numerous farm produce that have high potential of fetching money for our farmers via aggressive market lobbying, both locally and internationally. These products include avocados, macadamia, mugoka, bananas, mangoes, coffee, tea, honey, milk, dengu, among many other produce that we are blessed with as a county. The county will approach all entities, private and public, locally and abroad, to get deals that ensure better prices for the farmers. My government, in partnership with the national government, will provide affordable and accessible farm inputs, highly professional extension services, and the necessary legal framework to ensure guaranteed minimum returns for our farmers. And this we shall work very closely with the national government and our members of parliament who will be representing us at the national level. This will ensure that we generate revenue for the county and advance the Pesa Mfukoni concept by creating wealth for our farmers. Furthermore, the county government will set up value addition centers in our wards and sub-counties that will also be used as standardization center where all our farm produce is improved and packaged to attain the set industry and market standards. Ladies and gentlemen, on the tourism front, I'll use my experience gained during my tenure as an assistant minister in the Ministry of Tourism to develop tourism in our country as part of the Greater Mount Kenya Tourism Circuit. We shall develop various tourism products, among them opening up of the Moya Game Reserve, creating an alternative route to climbing Mount Kenya through Irangi Forest, among other tourism products including sports tourism for the youth. We hope that soon Embu County will surely be a tourism destination for all local and international tourists. And obligation to come up with policies that will not only operationalize my campaign promises and manifesto, but also achieve socio-economic growth that will make all of our county citizens proud of their county government. My government is committed to operate in line with the Constitution, especially in principles of integrity and public participation. To this end, I give my commitment to end the runaway corruption that has been experienced in our public service. I will enforce the culture of order, discipline, rule of law, efficiency and professionalism in our public service. Gone are the days when our public service would present a lethargic and unprofessional service to mwananchi. A public service must not only be professional and responsive, but must be easily accessible and friendly to our bosses, who are the mwananchi. Ladies and gentlemen, the Constitution of Kenya states that a county government is both independent and interdependent. We cannot grow and develop in isolation. For instance, what we produce in Embu County is consumed in other counties and countries. Furthermore, there are services that can only be provided by the national government as provided for by the Constitution of Kenya. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, my administration commits to work closely with other counties, especially within the region, and the national government, and more specifically, with our President-elect, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, who is a great friend of this county for the benefit of these Kenyans. I will actively engage at the Council of Governors Fora and in my engagement with the national government and other internal and external investors to promote our interests and the agenda of attracting investments, industries, and agribusiness, and tap into international capital, especially grants, soft loans, plowed into areas of highest return in our value chain. Ladies and gentlemen, our county government depends on revenues allocated annually by Parliament under the Division of Revenue Bill, as well as local revenue collections. The resources received are not adequate, while the scope of raising revenues internally is limited by the Constitution and the law. My administration commits to prudently manage these public funds, eradicate corruption and misappropriation of public resources. My government will ensure that our revenue collection is efficient, optimized as we seal all revenue leakages through digitization. Going forward, we shall not collect local revenue in form of cash. We are going fully fully digital, and we are going to do radical surgery in ECRA to make sure that we realize our potential. Currently, in the last 5 years, we have collected an average of 300 million per year. The potential of Embu County is that we can collect anything between 900 million to 1 billion per year. That should show you that at least 3/4 of our local revenue was going into the wrong hands. We are going to correct this wrong and make sure that money coming from our local revenue streams is actually used well and collected to full potential and was set targets for the county every financial year so that we realize full potential of our revenue collection. In order to improve service delivery and provide an enabling business environment, my government will rationalize all business licenses, levies, and permits. I had conversations with the business community, and they had a big challenge with the way we levy permits and licenses, and we are going to harmonize that so that we optimize on the revenue collection. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a day of reaffirming my campaign promises as enshrined in my manifesto, rededicating to service, and recalibrating our priorities for the next 5 years. Yet it is a moment of reflection and remembrance. Our cardinal goal for the next 5 years is to make sure that the dreams of many in Embu County residents are alive and well. It is about moving people forward without leaving anyone behind. It is about voices raised together with a backbeat you cannot miss. It's about taking away obstacles and adding seats around the table of possibilities and prosperity. Most of all, it's about filling the air with real opportunity and equality. Finally, I wish to take this opportunity to send my congratulatory message on behalf of the people of Embu to His Excellency the President-elect, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, and the Deputy President-elect, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, following their victory in the just concluded general election. I want to thank the President-elect and his deputy for the immense support to me and the Kenya Kwanza candidates. I am confident that the petition before the Supreme Court will be dismissed and we reaffirm their election as was announced by the returning officer, Honorable Chebukati. I promise to foster unity amongst the Embu leaders, especially the elected leaders, in order to achieve the Embu dreams, as well as indicated earlier. I promise to work closely with all the members of the County Assembly to ensure that we enact the necessary legislation and policies. Of importance is the revision of the current County Integrated Development Plan so as to align to the development agenda with the needs of Mwananchi. I'll be a governor to all who elected me and even those who did not elect me. Campaigns are over now, and we must roll our sleeves and work for the people. Surely, we do not have the luxury and privilege of time, and therefore we must begin the very serious work of rebuilding and developing our county. Let us go back to our farms. Let us go back to our grazing fields. Let us go back to our boda sheds. Let's go back to our shops and salons. Let's go back to our Joakali sheds. Let's go back to our quarries. Let's go back to our factories. Let's go back to our schools. Let's go back to our churches with a renewed hope and determination to make our collective vision a reality. Let's go back to our various endeavors, confident that we now have a county government that is desirous of listening to all of us, working with all of us and for us, and willing to create an enabling environment for us and our families to thrive and prosper. God bless us all. God bless Embu County, and may God bless Kenya. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Asanteni sana. Niwega muno.
very much, ladies and gentlemen. You have come to the end of this function of the inauguration of the second governor of Embu County, Her Excellency, Madam Cecily Mbarire. Mungu awabariki na awabariki. Thank you very
Njia.
Thank you very much. Together with your assistant there, thank you very much. Our chair of the Assumption Committee did a brilliant job. Thank you very much. Under your leadership, we were able to oversee this day come to a completion.